Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll talk about how you can preserve fruit juice. For those of you into fruit juice business, I've promised some persons that I'm going to give them recipe, and yes, I'm making this video because I want everybody to see it. I don't just want to reply like give only one person this particular thing. I want everybody to benefit from it. Okay, so we'll talk about how, like, very simple way you can preserve your fruit juice and have it last for you more than few days. Like ordinarily your fruit juice is not even supposed to last more than 3 days. Fruit juice doesn't last up to like more than 3 days if you don't add preservative to it. If you don't preserve it, it will not last more than 3 days, except you want to sell something that is no longer healthy to people. So now in this video I will talk about how you can safely preserve your fruit juice so that you can sell it at least up to 2 weeks or 3 weeks. When people chat me about my yogurt class and I give them the recipe, like after the class they come to me sometimes to ask me, can this also work for fruit juice? No, it does not work for fruit juice. That is just for yogurt. So the one I'm going to give you in this video is for fruit juice. And then most of you, like when I tell you price of my yogurt class, you say it's expensive. How can you say when I charge my yogurt class is 20,000 naira? Yes, 10,000 naira, considering for people in Nigeria, for instance, the economy is a bit hard. I know that. But when I tell people that I actually paid I paid higher to learn that particular thing, people think I'm joking. On a serious note, I did not pay that amount to learn. So just know that this thing does not just come. It doesn't just come. If you have ever experienced, you can only say it is expensive if you have never wasted your money, like if you've never experienced spoilage while doing your thing. But if you've ever experienced spoilage, people have wasted 200,000 naira, people have wasted 300,000 naira because their yogurt got bad, and then you see a way to preserve it for just 20,000 naira. You won't even say it is expensive. So please, knowledge is expensive. The ones that come free, just be thankful about it. But the ones that you have to pay to get it, try and pay and get it if you want to do it. It's not by force, right? Now, how do you get your fruit juice to last for you for some time so that you won't end up making your juice like producing every other day? First of all, I will have to talk about the fruits that you're using, your fruit selection, your choice of fruit. It matters a whole lot. Now, if you want your juice to last for you, the very first step is you want to select the kind of fruit that you're using. Okay, the kind of fruit you're using plays a vital role in how long it lasts. You don't use fruits like banana and avocado and then you expect your drink to last you up to about even 1 week. No, you don't use use normal banana in your fruit and then expect it to last. Even watermelon, you don't use so much watermelon. Even if you have to add it to what you're doing, you don't need to use too much of it, just a little amount. But then the first tip I'm going to give you is choosing the right fruit if you want your fruit juice to last for you. Now, these are the fruits that you can use that will help your drink not go bad so fast. Number one fruit is pineapple. Now, pineapple will help your drink last. If you're even making only pineapple juice, that is even better. Okay, it will not go bad on time because I'm going to tell you how you can preserve it. All right, so now when you use something like pineapple, it will not go bad on time. Now, apple is another one, orange is another one, and then lemon. So a combination of these, apple, orange, pineapple, lemon, your fruit juice is set. It will not go bad on time. So this is the first step. Even if you have to add things like watermelon, you should add just a little amount. Now, something else, another tip for you is that you want to be careful not to over dilute what you're doing. Don't add too much water. Don't add too much water into what you're doing, and feel free to add sugar to your fruit juice if you want to add sugar to it. Do not add so much water. This is not me saying you should not add water at all. You add water, but not too much of it. The fruits you're supposed to use when it comes to fruit juice that will last, you have to use acidic fruit. So you can check Google for other acidic fruits apart from the ones I just mentioned. Okay, so that is going to ensure that your juice does not spoil on time. Now, something else, you have to pasteurize. So after blending your juice and then straining, next you have to pasteurize. How do you pasteurize? You boil it a little bit if you want it to last longer. you will boil it, okay, for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you want it to last longer for you, make sure that you use bottles that are sterilized, bottles that is clean. Do not repeat bottle. Use clean bottle that you washed with warm water to package your drink. Now we're done with that. Let's talk about preservative. Now for preservative, I'll make it very easy for you, okay, in the way that you can easily buy, add to your juice, and then you won't even have stress. Like this preservative that I'm going to talk about here, you can find it in almost every city. Just go to where they sell cake things. Do not buy from skincare people. Don't buy from people selling chemicals, okay? Buy from people selling cake. That is food grade preservative. If you add chemical like the one they sell in chemical shops to your drink, you're just trying to poison people, because taking that consistently, like consuming that for a very long time, it's not too healthy for the body. So you want to ensure that you're buying food grade preservative for your drink. So the preservative is sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate is what you need, and then for every 1 liter you need 0.7 grams or 0.8 grams of sodium benzoate. 0.7 grams or 0.8 grams of sodium benzoate. That is what you need, and then you have to add your sodium benzoate into the drink that you're making. And then I advise you dissolve it first before adding it into the drink. That is the best way to do it. You need to add lemon. Lemon is non-negotiable. Like for every 1 liter of your drink, you're adding 0.8 grams or 0.7 grams of sodium benzoate to it, and about 2 tablespoons of lemon. For every 1 liter of your drink, you're adding about 2 tablespoons of lemon, and you're adding about 0.7 grams of sodium benzoate. The lemon is in there, like it is a necessity, it's not negotiable. It's not something you can take out from the recipe if you want it to last. That's because lemon acts as something that helps to reduce the pH level of your fruit juice. So it brings it down to a point where sodium benzoate can actually thrive. Sodium benzoate can become active and it will work to preserve your drink. Okay, so your lemon is non-negotiable. So the best way to preserve this fruit juice now is by using lemon and sodium benzoate. I hope this helps. If yes, please go ahead and like this video, share this video, push it out to other people, drop comments in the comment section, say something about this video. I'll be expecting to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.